But yeah, you're not into like shows, and you're actually not into a lot of things. You're not into you're not a big concert guy.
Yeah, you always say that. I've really only been to like I don't really even remember. I've been to like maybe like 2 concerts.
Which ones? Dude. I feel like you're lying. I feel like you
I have
been to any concert.
I can't remember. But I have been to concerts. I've been to like 2 concerts.
It's weird. When I was like younger, I definitely went to like Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys, and NSYNC. Went to all that, like super young. Like your parents are taking you and stuff. But now, and it's not just from you.
Oh, I went to a 50 Cent and Mace concert.
That's cool.
Yeah. This was in like 2004.
I can't picture like, are you in the like, yeah.
I think he had like a Yankees hat on.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, flat brim.
Like the stickers on.
Yeah. No, maybe not stickers. But
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I like something about it. I don't know if it's just am I too old to go to a concert. I can't really like see myself going to a concert. I just like.
Yeah, I don't like loud music, so yeah, that's another reason I wouldn't go.
Yeah, the loud music doesn't bother me. It's just like.
Why, you have a concert that you want me to go to?
No. But I was just thinking like I can't go to like a concert and just I was thinking about it. I can't stand like what am I gonna do? Just stand there and listen to like the same songs you can listen to at home? Like I don't really I'm never like, oh wow, this artist, I have to see them.
Sounds so good live.
I have to see them perform. It's like,
right.
I mean, I think you have to like, to me, it's almost like, oh, it's like going to a club, like you're dancing type of thing and going to everyone's like going.
If I was going to go to like, to enjoy like the art, I would much prefer to see like a comedy show.
Right.
Because then you're like surprised. Well, I never heard that joke before, and you laugh. But a song, you'd be, I could just listen to it on Spotify.
Right. In the garage.
Right.
Yeah. Did you hear what happened at the Astroworld?
I don't know what that is. I heard you say it earlier. What is it?
You didn't hear anything about Astroworld?
No, I don't even know what that is.
You know Travis Scott?
Travis Scott, yeah.
Who's that?
The Goosebumps. Goosebumps song?
Yeah.
And he's married to Kylie Jenner.
Baby daddy.
Yeah.
They're not married.
Yeah.
But so did you hear about Astroworld was like his concert pretty much?
Okay.
Did you hear what happened?
No.
So like 8 people died.
How?
They got like trampled.
Like in like a mosh pit type thing?
Basically. So there was like, I don't know, like 50,000 people. They definitely like.
Where was this?
In Houston. That's where he's from. So it was like a big, like almost like a festival type of thing. And I don't even know if that's.
Was this on the news?
Yeah, it's like all over.
This was on the news.
This was this weekend.
I didn't hear about it.
Yeah. So like all these people were there and, you know, like they overpacked what it was and everyone just goes. And I think his concerts are very much like mosh.
Rowdy.
Yeah, mosh pits, everyone jumping around. He's always like, let's go crazy, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's like just, which is weird to me. Like,
I would be so scared.
Yeah.
If people started like jumping around me, I would be like petrified.
So now imagine 50,000.
No.
There's no like, it's like an open area. It's not like, I think there's sections like, but then everyone just goes through security. He's had at concerts before where he's like said like, just run through security. So he's definitely like has a reputation. Yeah. And he's like wild. Like he goes crazy. I've seen him like perform sometimes.
So literally 8 people died?
Yeah.
And so what happens?
Well, they don't know. They're trying to cancel him. There's like all these videos on.
I mean, it's why you cancel him?
Well, I think it was more so the way he reacted. They say he didn't say anything. Like you see the ambulance, and then Kylie had on her story like, "Yay!" and it was like like showing the crowd, and then there's like ambulance there, and Well,
she didn't know.
Yeah, I'm sure she wasn't like, "Oh, people are dying. Let me put it on my story." Right. But people are canceling it because like. People were screaming like, stop the show. People couldn't breathe. They were like trampled. Like, you know, it was insane.
Wow.
Here, I'll show you a clip.
Well, that's why I don't go to concerts.
Yeah. But it was funny because we talked about before how much you hate concerts. And I was like, oh my God, could you imagine if you went to this concert?
To a Travis Scott concert? No, I can't imagine.
Hold on. Look at some of these. So he was up here.
This is him.
Yeah, so people are getting like trampled, and he stays upstage, like on top of everyone doing the robot.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't know people are like getting trampled, right?
Yeah, but you can hear like people were jumping on stage, like look.
People are dying. Wow. Yeah, that doesn't look fun to me.
So he goes, but then he goes, like, everyone's showing, like, oh, and Linkin Park and all these other performers at concerts where they stopped the show, and they're like, oh, that person, like, Post Malone was, like in the middle of a song and stopped.
I love Post Malone.
Yeah, I knew this. I was like, oh, this is like Kyle loves him. You have that's, like, probably your celebrity crush.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, but he was like...
Maybe I'd go to a Post Malone concert.
Yeah, maybe you would. But he like points and he's like, this girl needs help, get the paramedic, blah, blah, blah. They show like this is like kind of common, like, especially for his type of concerts where it's like, it's kind of, I'm not saying it's his fault, but people expect, they were like yelling, like, stop the show. And he's like, what's going on? They showed two random people, like, I guess that work backstage, came up to him and were talking to him. And he's like, no, fuck this, show's still going. But like, I'm sure he's so hyping his performances that he was probably out of it and didn't know. But people were screaming, like, you could just see it. There was like paramedic, like so 8 people died.
I mean, I definitely don't blame him.
I don't blame him, and then I think it was the way he reacted wasn't very good. And then there's just clips of everyone screaming, stop the show. And then people were like, someone's here. They're dying. This person needs help. And he would like stop and like kind of like listen and keep going. He probably just didn't really know what was going on.
That's gotta be like a shitty way to die too. You get trampled.
Yeah.
Definitely not cool.
Crazy. And I think people were having like panic attacks. And then, so then he came out with like today with like an apology like thing, but it was like he never even said I'm sorry. It was pretty bad. He like looked like he just woke up from a nap. He's like, yo, it's crazy.
That is crazy.
And then I saw a video. This one person's like, it was so crazy. This poor child. This guy the kid had to have been 4 years old on their like shoulders.
At the concert?
Like, yes.
She died?
No, didn't die. Well, I don't think so. But why would you have a 4-year-old at a concert there? And usually, like, when you go to, like, you know, you see sometimes, like, fighters have their babies at a fight, which you have a seat and people are sit.
Yeah,
they have
4
the
is too
headphones
young.
on. 4 years old at a place where 8 people to die at a concert is insane.
Too young.
Would you want to go into a mosh pit ever?
No. I'm scared of everything.
But you would do good. You could, like, kind of, like, mess people up in there.
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
What questions did we have?